Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
Ooh, I am so excited because we are going to ABC Commissary today, which is over at Hollywood Studios. And this is a place that the only time we've ever eaten here was at Jollywood Nights for the specialty things that they did for that party. We've not ever actually eaten a quick service meal here outside of a party time.
Rewind about 5 weeks, and we have traveled a lot through the holidays of 2024. We went back to Oklahoma twice, celebrated holidays with family members more than twice because we got both sides out there. We ate our weight in goodies and treats and snacks, and it was wonderful. It was rich. It was so much food. And then we went on 2 cruises. So we got back after the Utopia cruise, and we're like, we have got to change this diet. Because side note, all of you that are so kind that have reached out and said, how do you guys stay fit and eat like you do? We don't eat like this normally. We order from the grocery store and we're making meals here, and a lot of it's plant-based, and we do eat kind of healthy until we go to like Epcot for a festival or something like that. So the last 5 weeks have been, oh, and then in all of that, we had Beer Garden, we had 2 days of Festival of the Holidays because of that video. So
we had an unlimited beverage package on board Utopia
oh my
of the
goodness.
Seas.
So we were like, okay, well, we got to do a dining review. Let's try somewhere healthy. Like, can we find healthy options?
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of people, when they come to a theme park, they don't want just necessarily hot dogs and corn dogs and turkey legs. I don't know why you would want those anyway. And all of the things that are just like, and a lot of people ask, where can I find healthy options? So
well, one of the places is ABC Commissary and Hollywood Studios. What do we got, Vanna?
Well, we have everything from shrimp tacos, chicken club sandwich, a Mediterranean salad. You can get it with or without chicken. The buffalo chicken grilled cheese sandwich is calling my name, which I know may not be the healthiest thing on the menu.
Like, you're gonna get the one non-healthy thing after we made a big deal about going to a healthier place.
But it just sounds really good. And then the pork carnitas tacos also sound really, really good. They also have a California burger, so if you want a plant-based option, there's that. And then side dishes include like buffalo fries and black beans and Mexican rice, and it just looks good.
Well, we are going to kick off this new year right with a little bit of healthy eating inside the Disney parks, and this is probably the last video where we will have Christmas back here.
This is the last video.
This
it
weekend.
is going down this weekend.
This weekend we're taking down all of Christmas. So, are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do this. We have arrived. I think we succeeded. We got some healthy stuff. I got a side of black beans just to try. These were $5, and they look actually pretty tasty.
They do look pretty tasty.
Then I got the Mediterranean
looks phenomenal.
Salad with chicken, which can we just take a moment and savor that? That looks good.
It looks really good. All right, and then I got the chicken club sandwich. I thought it was supposed to come with avocado. It doesn't have avocado on there, but anyway, and then like a little side salad of like arugula and farro, which looks really good with like cranberries in it too. So I'm gonna start with the salad. That's nice. It's like fresh. The sweetness of the cranberries along with like the spiciness of the arugula, that's a really nice combination. And then the combination of flavors of the chicken club sandwich are really good. The chicken is like kind of normal mass cooked chicken, but it's done well. It's moist, it's not dry. And then all the toppings that are on there with it just go with it really well. It's a nice, I feel like, healthy, filling option here at Hollywood Studios.
So for this chicken salad, let's try the chicken real quick. Chicken is grilled, it's cut up into strips. I was afraid it looked kind of dry. It's actually pretty good. Not the best chicken in the world, but it's not super dry. And then it comes with a pretty large pita piece and hummus off to the side. The hummus is actually quite nice. I'm not sure the side of beans is worth $5, but oh, the black beans are pretty good. I feel like that's a nice side. Definitely shareable. More than I will eat for just a side. So the salad has feta, it has olives, it has tomatoes, it has pepperoncini peppers, and chicken. Clean, fresh, done really well. That's for $13. That's a solid option.
All right, so we are going to dig in and we will finish this up at home.
All right, we are back.
Before we get into this, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at Fantastical Vacations. We plan Disney destinations, Universal cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts.
ABC Commissary did not disappoint. I'll be honest with you. Like, it's nothing special whenever you walk in. I mean, it's themed to
ABC
a commissary. Like, it's
the word commissary takes me back to Army days.
it's basically themed to a cafeteria for ABC. Like, that's the theming. So it's like, it works very well to just have kind of like a walk up, grab and go spot.
Let's start with Ambiance because we did not get adult beverages here. So we're not rating drinks. So, I mean, unless you want me to rate my little cup of free water that I got, which was great. But the Ambiance itself, we actually kind of like it. I mean, like, the tables are spaced out pretty nicely. There's lots of tables. There's lots of places to sit. You can actually even take your food outside, and there's some tables outside if you want to sit out there. So it was pretty good, except for...
Yeah, it's good if you mobile order. So we always try and mobile order, but we live here, and we are in the parks every week. And so it's kind of second nature to us. If we're going to a quick service place, we're going to check and see what the mobile order situation is. So, like, it's not always available. It may not be available in the next hour, depending on how popular it is. But just so happened we could mobile order, and the next time was now. And so it worked out perfectly. So we ordered as we were walking down Hollywood Boulevard, and by the time we made it to the Chinese theater, not only did we have our stuff ordered, we had paid, and I had said we are here, and we walked right over to ABC Commissary, took a little B-roll, and our food was ready, and it was perfect. But as we walked in, there was one cast member, that was taking orders at the register, and there was a line of at least 20 people. So the Ambiance, if I was in that line, would have gone several points lower, because that did not look like a fun situation. They're pushing everybody to mobile ordering. So all that to say, just make sure if you're going to a quick service joint in Disney World, just mobile order. You're gonna save yourself, because mobile order, like, once the B-roll was done, our food was ready, we walked right up, the tray was sitting there, grabbed it, and they were lovely, and grabbed it and left. I did not have to wait in one line once.
We gave Ambiance a 3.5 because while the Ambiance itself was pretty good, it's just that kind of knocked it down a little bit. We were trying to take into consideration, like, what it would feel like if we hadn't mobile ordered. Theming, you know, like Dan said, it's a cafeteria with some ABC posters, and
they do have a couple of costumes from some, I think, Grey's Anatomy. There was like
I saw Abbott's Elementary.
Yeah, there was an Abbott's Elementary costume, like shirt or something in the queue.
And then they have like trees inside, which are kind of fun.
Yeah, palm trees inside. I liked that. I actually did like that, but it's not over the top theming that's like special. I mean, anybody can throw up some movie posters, but I like it in there. So it's not bad, but it's not great.
It's not anything that I'm like, oh my gosh, you've got to see this theming. Like, so we gave that a 3.
Let's talk about service. Quick service place that we mobile ordered, we didn't get a lot of service interaction. However, when I walked up and grabbed the food, I asked for a couple water cups. They asked me, you know, how many do you want to? Yes, here you go, no problem. Enjoy your meal. They were nice, polite. There was 2 of them standing there, and there was no line. And then we had finished up everything. We had just finished our meals, and we were making some plans on our phone, and our tray was sitting there with our leftovers on it, and a cast member came up and asked if he could take that for us, which was lovely and very nice. Like, I thought that was great. So definitely above average, not super over the top, like nobody was waiting on us or anything like that, but it's a quick service place, so like, they're not supposed to.
And I will say, just generally in there, all the empty tables were clean. The floor was clean. Like, so there's service happening. It may just not have been like a direct interaction with us. So, I mean, it was pretty decent.
Actually, I'm gonna throw an audible here. I think it's a 4, honestly, for service, because we had talked about this on the way here, and we came up with a 3.5, but your point just now, like,
Yep.
And even walking to the restaurant, there was somebody greeting everybody that walked in, asking if they had mobile order, telling which line to go.
Mobile order or otherwise, like it was telling you which way.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I mean, like you're right. Okay, so 4. Whew, I'm gonna have to redo my math.
All right, you work on that. Let's talk about food real quick. The food was actually really good. Good for Disney standards, good for quick service standards, good for just like a semi-healthy option. I mean, it's still a theme park. Like you're not gonna get anything that's like best of the best, like the most healthy thing ever. But there are healthy options to be found if you know where to look, and this is a great place to go. So I got the Mediterranean salad, which was lovely. The salad dressing was great. The
Looked delicious.
It was very, very fresh. The hummus had a great flavor. You tried that?
Oh yeah, and the pita was nice too. Like it wasn't stale. It was like nice and soft and
Yeah, the
pretty
chicken-
large piece.
It looked like the chicken was dry when I got it, and I was a little bit worried. It wasn't dry, but it wasn't super moist either. It was kind of like another couple of degrees and it would have been dry. So
Yeah.
they pulled it out like just in the nick of time to save it.
I don't think that I would get the black bean side again, only not because it wasn't good, but because I literally almost couldn't even finish my own meal. It was just such a nice portion size that we didn't need that extra $5 side.
The only reason I got it because I wanted to, because black beans a little bit healthier of an option. Now it was mixed with stuff in there, so I'm not sure how healthy it was.
Yeah.
But we took a couple bites. Like you're right, we left over half of that, and we both ate a few bites of it. We didn't need that. So I think. Oh, and your sandwich.
Oh yeah, my sandwich was great. It was really good. I was missing and maybe I read it wrong. I thought that there was supposed to be avocado on there, and there was not. But there was some kind of like avocado-y like
Spread.
Maybe I just read it wrong. And then the farro salad with that like sweetness of the cranberries, and then the farro and the arugula. It was really nice. I chowed down on that.
We gave food a 4.
Yep. All right. So if you add all that up, that is 14 and a half, I think. And so I think if we divide that out by 4, if I am not mistaken, it will be 3.625.
I believe that is correct. And I think that's a great option for going into Hollywood Studios and wanting something maybe a little bit on the healthier option that is not super, super crowded. There was plenty of space in there. It's marathon weekend. It's still coming off of holidays. Like it was still decorated like Christmas. You can see in the B-roll that there's still Christmas tinsel and everything on the outside. So it wasn't not crowded in Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, I think that, we often talk about like that one thing, and I think that this restaurant's like one thing is the fact that because it's kind of tucked back on that little pathway where not a ton of people are, and it's not talked about a lot, I think it's just not at the top of everyone's list. And so you generally can get in pretty quickly with some pretty quality food.
I also like the value for what you're getting here. So if you're looking for something that maybe a little bit on the lighter or healthier side, and I don't mean light as in like there wasn't enough food, there was plenty of food.
Plenty of food, I'm full.
But the salad with the chicken on there and that pita with hummus, that would have been enough. I paid $33. That includes the tax and the $5 side of black beans. So if we remove that out of there, $28 for a very filling, healthy lunch in the heart of Hollywood Studios. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good deal. And something that's, kind of, we say it's kind of tucked away, but it's literally in the middle of the park, right?
It is.
But it's down this alleyway that, you're either like coming in, going straight towards Batuu, and you're coming around the other side by Indiana Jones, like kind of that other side of, like the south side of Echo Lake, headed towards that entrance, or you're coming around the other way going to Toy Story Land, the other brand new area, or you're coming around going towards like Tower of Terror, Rock and Roller Coaster at that end, and you're not necessarily taking that one little connecting alleyway. Really is just kind of an alleyway that connects the two, right there by Sci-Fi.
If you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next one.
And we will see you on the next video.